Well, we've just come to the end of a weekend away at the Daly River. I can tell you I did not boat a single fish all weekend, which is a little bit disappointing. Probably the dead giveaway though was that it's a weekend and there was only 3 other boats at the boat ramp, so probably not the best choice of tides this weekend. There's still a lot of fishing in this episode, a lot of ups and downs, some beautiful scenery and an enjoyable weekend. So I hope you enjoy, give the video a go. If you want to see fish being landed, maybe go watch one of my older videos. So this was my weekend away with the family on the Daly River. Well, it's getting late on this Friday afternoon. My wife Jazz and I both managed to speak to our bosses and get a little bit of an early mark from work. We've got little baby Artie in the back and we're headed down to the Daly River. Well folks, we've made it here to our destination. You really couldn't ask for a nicer spot, and I'll tell you more about where we're staying a little bit later on. It's actually the next morning, so we're doing a bit of a sneako there. I'd love to tell you that he had a really good night's sleep and didn't keep us up most of the night, but I can't do that. So today we are going fishing. This will be his first time ever in the boat. So that's Brown's Creek up there. This is, I'm in neutral. 1.3, motor trimmed right up. Apparently this is one of the hot spots for people hitting rocks and snags and stuff, and you can certainly see why. Went down to 1.2 for a second then, which is still plenty of water for us, but it's those little rocks around the place that you don't see that you're worried about. Okay, we've found a little creek here. I'll give you a closer look in a second, but there is a barra bird in the creek. There is water pumping out of it. There's a back eddy and there's no other boats here. And the even more exciting thing is, it's called No Fish Creek, which is right up my alley. I can see where I want to cast. That's not it. So the main river is flowing down here towards us and heading down that way. Water's gushing out of this creek, but you can see there's a big eddy there. Water's actually coming back on itself up there. So I'm thinking somewhere around this eddy is a good place to be casting. I'm going to give the big boy a crack, the 8-inch Xeric live swim bait. Alrighty, let's see how long it takes for me to get this snagged and lose it. I'm tipping at first cast. Oh, and it's heavy as hell. Well, it's a good spot. The reason I've gone for such a bright coloured lure is so I think this water's a bit dirty, so it might stick out a bit. If the water was really clean, I might go for a more natural colour, something that looks just like a mullet. Oh, come on, tell me that's not the best spot in the world for that bait to be. Where you going, barra birds? All right, we'll go back to the... Okay, we're swapping back to the smaller flat shad. And we'll just have a few casts, then we'll move on, I think. All right, well, I've well and truly peppered this spot. If there's barra here, they're not hungry right now. yep, on. I dropped it. Oh, they're sharks, are they? Yeah. There's three. Okay, he's got it. No, there was a little school of sharks. That's unbelievable. I'm sure they were sharks, hey. There was at least 3. Is he going to destroy? Oh dear. Well, look at that. My knot's good. Knot didn't break. Yeah, look, it's perfectly done at an angle as well, so it's his tooth. There's nothing I could have done about that. Far out. So it was 3rd hit as well. It was like a little feeding frenzy. So that was my real big Xeric live swim bait that I was using as well. Pretty sure that was the most expensive lure that I brought on the trip.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
The walk of shame. Alright, well today was the family trip. Tomorrow I'm going on me lonesome. So we're going to have the bimini down. I'm going to be able to flick lures anywhere I want. No screaming baby in the boat. But look, today wasn't a total waste of time. Good to get to know the river. Only been down and back once. Didn't get down as far as we'd like today, but it was just going to be too much of a big day for baby Artie. But look, tomorrow's the big day. But while I've got you here, I did promise earlier that I'd tell you a little bit more about where we're staying. Well, they've given us the VIP treatment down here at Lee and Jenny's bush camp on the banks of the Daly River. Lee has put us in the BARRA barn, which is a recently finished 2-bedroom accommodation. Both bedrooms are fully air conditioned. You've got your fully decked out kitchen. The large indoor living area has a big screen TV and of course is also air conditioned. But you know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You know you could go outside and enjoy a beer on that deck any time of day. This is day 3, I think. This is our last full day here, so it'll be my last day of fishing. Just taking Artie for a walk this morning. I've made a conscious decision this morning that I'm going to have a very late start. I'm going to hit the water around midday. I want to fish all afternoon, and I think I should get a tide change. And that's where I want to be fishing. I'm hoping for, come on, let's just get 1 barra in the boat. 1 barra in the boat, and this will be a successful trip. Do you enjoy your walk? Hey, did you enjoy your walk? Give mummy some sleep, yeah? Want some breakfast? Let's go have some breakfast with some wheat bix. Let's have some wheat bix. Yeah. Okay, the wait is over. After a relaxing morning with the family, it is right on midday, and I'm about to hit the water. Well, first things first, let's get some priorities sorted. No baby today. So that means I can enjoy a quiet beverage. Some legend had tied a rope off to this stump with a loop on the end, so I've just come up and pinched that. So whoever put the rope there, you're a dead set champion. Well, someone told me fishing the Daly at this time of year is all about fishing colour changes. That is a bloody colour change. That's a creek, I think it might be called Charlie's Creek, maybe. Water pumping out of there.
It smells so fresh. It smells like rain down here. It's unbelievable. Even though this water's still fresh, it's coming from upstream, normal river water compared to runoff water. Okay, we're going to move on to the next creek and we're going to fish here on the way back. But look, I'm not too concerned yet. It's usually 3 or 4 beers before the fish start biting. Look at that, and we're free. See you later, creek. What have we got? The 3rd of March. I'm pretty sure that this time of year, this rock bar should be several metres underwater. It's my first time to the Daly River, but I'm pretty sure this is a very well-known rock bar. It's called Kangaroo Rock Bar. I can physically see the rocks almost out of the water. But I reckon the water should be several metres over the top of that. Well, that was a solid half-hour trip down from the previous creek down to this one. I fished this one yesterday. This was the No Fish Creek. It lived up to its name yesterday and my reputation. It's the complete opposite of the colour change, where it looks like dirtier water's coming out of the creek. When back at the other one, it was that tannin water coming out into the river. Looks a bit eddy-ish. Okay, we're going to head into uncharted territory. So this is the furthest we came down yesterday. Another 10 k's or so down this way, there's another creek, which we're going to head off to. Okay, if I've got my bearings right, this one here should be called Elizabeth Creek. Now, from what I've been told, a lot of people that come to fish the Daly head straight to Elizabeth Creek. Just like the last one, No Fish Creek, it does have a colour change, but it's, again, like dirtier water coming out than the river water. Completely different to the first one, which I think was called Charlie's, which had that tannin water coming out. I can certainly see some eddies over there around that big log. So we'll have a flick around here, we'll drift back, flick around there, see if we can come up with something. Yep, oh, little tiny barra. Oh, okay, target species, locked on. It was only small, maybe 40 centimetres, 45. Oh, hit, oh! Oh, and it was in the back eddy. It was in the back eddy. Oh! That was massive. It scared the crap out of me. That was massive. That was massive. That was barra as well, but it was like a huge suck. Oh, dodgy hookup though. I find the weedless lures, you get a far worse hookup rate. If I had like a little lucifer or something on, which I have rigged up. Oh, come on! Come on with the massive hits. There's no reason why that wouldn't have hooked up. Far out. Okay, I've got time for about 4 casts, I reckon. I'm due back at the boat ramp in 4 minutes. I'm very close to the boat ramp though. So I've pretty much got time to land 1 fish on my first cast. Okay, this is legitimately the last cast of the trip. Oh, pretty good spot to land it too. Let it sink. Pause. Twitch, twitch. Pause. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Sink. Twitch. Oh well.
Well, here we are on the final morning, all packed up, ready to drive back to Darwin, and coming to the end of the video. Very difficult not catching any fish for the whole trip. Did a lot of hours of fishing for no reward, 0 fish in the boat. But one thing is for certain, I will be back. I'm going to pick some better tides next time, and we're going to come back and catch some Daly River barramundi.